The world is already drowning in AI startups. YC has already funded 400 of them in 2026. With so many of them, the burning question is, which startups will actually make it? So here are 5 AI startups that are technically sound and actually useful. And if you haven't already built your $1 million AI B2B SaaS yet, you might want to steal some of these ideas for your local market. First on the list is Glean. They help companies set up search on top of all of their documents.
And I believe in them very strongly because
they solve the most frustrating problem in the workplace, which is talking to people. They're also really technical, as you can see in this tech blog, where they fine-tuned their own model for agentic search, which is their specific use case. They recognize that specialized models can do the job more efficiently, which is already a win in my opinion. And they claim that their model is 10 times faster than state-of-the-art models, and they make a case for why search is important in enterprise. And they say that this model runs before the frontier model and describe their training process and fine-tuning process, which is DPO and reinforcement learning. I will link this blog in the description if you want to give it a read. Second startup on my list is Sierra. They do customer service for a lot of industries, and I really like their outcome-based pricing. So the customer only pays if they deliver a lead that they promised on, or if someone successfully books an appointment. I'm also a massive fan of their tech blog. One of the blog posts I really like is AI native localization. One of their engineers used agents to extend Sierra's support from English to multiple languages, which is extremely impressive. He worked at Slack before and did the same thing there, and it took 9 to 12 months with a massive team, but at Sierra it took 4 months for him and coding agents to finish this task. I've also made a massive contribution in terms of open source benchmark, and it's called T-Bench. It's specifically designed for agents in specific industries, specifically customer service in banking, retail, airline, and telecom. And they've also benchmarked to voice models like Grok Voice Think Fast. The third startup is Whisperflow. They let you transcribe voice to text onto any app on any platform. They claim that speaking is 4 times faster than typing, which I agree with, and they support 100 plus languages. I'm not a fan of their tech blog, but Fluid Voice is a open source alternative to Whisperflow where you can go and dig into the code a bit more. The fourth startup is Granola. It's a note taker in meetings. I am bullish about Granola because I don't see a world where we're going back to taking meeting notes manually. If I had to pick one product that's gonna last the AI bubble, it's gonna be an AI meeting note taker. I haven't found many interesting blogs on Granola, except for this one, where they talk about how they design their agents. Interesting things I found is they had to make a decision between 10 meeting transcripts and they chose 100 summarized meeting notes. Another interesting thing is how they measure their outputs, which is pretty intuitive, useful, incomplete, and wrong. Fifth product is 11 Labs. They help you with creating audio and dubbing audio from one language to another. I found this really cool blog on how they tackled dubbing, which I really think is important. And I believe in 11 Labs because every content creator wants more reach, and the surefire way to do that is with dubbing their content. And a bonus startup, and this is my favorite of all of these startups, is Harvey AI. I love vertical agents that are solving problems in a specific vertical, and they are doing it in legal, and they have some amazing tech blogs. I do not have time to go through them right now, but I will link them in the description below. If you look at some of these products, they are not as complicated as Google, so I firmly believe normal people can build products like these. So I created a Discord to find people who are interested in building agentic applications or any applications, just linked in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.